Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and I'm just going to do a little bit more World of Warcraft, playing Echo, who now has her new really nice looking gear, which I quite like. I did notice I did pick up Ashbringer, but I think that's a two-handed sword, which I'm not using, so I had to use Thunder Fury. Did someone say Thunder Fury? So, I'm doing a Cuirassed Undercity apparently, unless there's a world boss coming. There's not. So let's do that Cuirassed Undercity. How am I going for Sigil Powder, actually? Now, I did find a build. I've got quite a bit, so I could make some stuff. But I did find a build, which is a Blessed Hammer build, which I think I'll probably end up using. Oh, no. One thing I do want to do is I want to go to the loot filter. And I want to change this from show to recolor, and I want to set the color to something like that and see how that goes.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Let's run this. So for the run, I basically will just do a backwards. Is that a backwards S? I'm not sure. But anyway. What am I supposed to be killing here? It just took time. Those ones where it's like, oh, this mob just takes a long time to die is really annoying on a timed run. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm going to do a weird loop. Okay. I did not pick up all the XP globes. Now I've picked up all the XP globes. And it's a moderately straight run through. If I go that way, I should complete. Actually, I could just run straight up the middle. Take the short route. Once I complete this, it'll be fine. So there it is. There's the XP globes. I'll just run straight up the middle. Time is no longer a concern. 98 seconds. That's actually low.
I do this for your sake, child. No walls will hide you. Know me, sinful one. Be born. I forgive you, child. I forgive you.
There's ancestral gauntlets.
It is done.
Keys, leg guards, talismans. I think I want greater. I'm not sure which one of these I want. I think I want keys because I'm running lots of stuff. So, what does this have? Crit strike chance. And it's a GA crit strike chance on gauntlets. That's really nice. Where is my screen? Oh, there it is. Now, on gauntlets, so all of those ones are potentially... See, all of these we can see are now upgrades to my codex, which is interesting. I like that. They're not ones I want. Oh, that one is. So I'm curious. If I scrap this...
Taken apart, you know where to find me.
This should be interesting. May you find your way back.
Metamorphosis I don't care about, and Orange Herald I don't care about. But do I have Ascension? No, I might put those aside for now. To deal with later. And I'm going to scrap all of that to add them to my codex. This is working. Now I've got a Judicator's Mask, which is a boss trophy. And I got a bunch of keys. Must conquer the altar of ruin. Oh, these I must conquer strongholds. Oh, must conquer. Oh, bloody hell. I've got to do that. That's crap. I've got to do strongholds, and that's one to do. So I'm going to teleport to here, and then I'm going to go do that stronghold. Because that will allow me to do my escalating dungeon. Oh, Discord message. Okay. I needed to do a stronghold for the season journey anyway. I don't know what he dropped, but he dropped a few different tuning prisms, I think. Which, if I remember correctly, are these things. So they're useful. Those boots are an upgrade to my codex. That's why they were that blue color. I know it's the same as quest objects, but you don't see quest objects that often. See? That works. Yeah, sorry. You'll have to wait for someone else. You all help. You're in the area I want to be.
Help! I beg you! Don't let them hurt my child.
These aren't the villagers I'm looking for, I don't think. Maybe it is. Not very clear, is it? No, this is where I want.
I'm not done yet. I can still fight.
Please, save us! Stranger. Free us! You saved us.
That's all the cages. That's for the survivors. We need... Count the dead.
Reunite with the survivors. What did I just say? Reunite with the survivors.
Stay back! They're hiding in the caves!
Yeah, sorry. I haven't had breakfast yet. A little gassy.
That'll teach the bastards!
Vermin slunk back off into the caves. They're like roaches. They'll breed twice as many if you leave them be.
Okay.
You're strong.
Yeah.
Stronger than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Could you finish them off?
Yeah. I vaguely remembered this stronghold, but not in detail. Getting lots of this dust stuff, which is good.
It's too quiet. Where have the survivors gone?
Everybody's dead, Dave. Probably made that joke the last time I did this and the time before. Oh, pardon me. Where'd the blood bar gonna go? I've now completed strongholds, which gets me another skill point. I get that experience boomer. Cool. So now we want to, what is this? A nightmare dungeon. I can do a nightmare dungeon. Equipment delve. Yeah, let's try an equipment delve. I hope that was the one I wanted to do. I just found out, apparently I was, there's a photo of me on the Pax Oz Instagram.
Look out!
Bless you.
Got to find these. It's the one. There's another. I'm going to find as many as possible. Hey, Eric.
My savior. Wouldn't have made it.
Still haven't. I've left a lot of monsters behind me.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Same answer. How are you today, Eric?
of this is to fight.
No, you could die. I'm going to have a problem here.
We may yet survive!
So that was an entropic tuning prism. You're doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I got a moderately good night's sleep. Read some more of my book. Not it's my book. I mean, I bought it. I didn't write it.
Take this, my friend. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
So it was an entropic tuning prism. Ooh, it's the first one of those I've seen. Oh, they're the ones that make it, that allow you to lock something in as being permanent. That's really cool. Getting one of those was awesome. Not sure which way I'm supposed to go, but I want... Okay, yep, this was... Looks like I found all of the Heradric. Tomb Lord. I don't think I've fought Tomb Lord yet this season. The boots with an upgrade. Interdiction. Which is not one I need. I should not have opened that here, but I could pick everything up. Just. Paladin's doing a road trip today. So that'll give me embattled, which is not one I need, and that one will give me interdiction, which is not one I need. I feel like I'm doing okay for everything else. I'm going to...
Pity to break another's work.
Ooh, there's a dungeon cache.
Step up to my anvil.
And that can go away. That can go away. I think that can go away. And that can go away.
Mainlander,
So I will...
what do you seek?
I need to do a nightmare dungeon. Fortunately, I have keys. some of which I can't do. So, where is the altar of ruin? Kyrgyzstan. That one.
We the path, huh?
I actually had a nightmare last night. I mean, it wasn't a bad nightmare. It wasn't one that made me wake up screaming. I sometimes wake up screaming. So would you if you had a YouTube channel like I do. If you want to avoid waking up screaming, don't read the comments on a YouTube channel. At least your own. Ah, it's this one.
What's happening here?
This is as far as you'll go.
Duck.
I'm not sure what they found down there.
Destroy the rubble.
Aldul ordered the high priests to seal the way behind them. Can't protect you here.
Go down. Got to get the statues that are a bit like keys.
This jewel looks like part of a key.
Kill these guys. I'll get ambushed when I do come back this way on the way back. Oh no, I've been ambushed. What a surprise. Hello, Baron. I mean, he may not be a Baron, but he reminds me of the bloody Baron.
It's over.
And now, when I go here, I can do the Heradric Strongroom dungeon. What? I mean, I'm not going to do well at the Heradric Strong Room dungeon, because I'm not, like, one-shotting everything. And I will admit, I still don't understand the Heradric Strong Rooms very well. Oh, there it is. Oh, what the heck? There. I got to 5. Not bad for this stage of the game, I think. I got a set charm. Was it a good set charm? It's one of the ones I want. It may be the one I already have, but it's one of the ones I want. So, awesome. Looks like we're in parity. It's about what we have today as well, I think. We might be a little warmer. Got the butcher. Yeah, weather is just strange now. We've had a very bad El Nino in the Pacific. Like, it's incredibly warm at the moment. So kind of expecting I mean, it's not certain, of course, but patterns would indicate that we're probably going to have a fairly dry dry spring, which is probably going to mean a hot and bad bushfire season for us this year. But we'll have to see how it all goes. I think I missed one down here. But yes, El Nino is quite hot in the Pacific, which is... It's okay, we've had them before.
They've been feeding on me. My soul. Please. Take it back from them. Let it end.
I think they've kind of got the grind right for Diablo now. It's fairly well designed for the sort of, you've got to chase, not everything is given to you. Finding your aspects takes more time. Like, by this point in previous seasons, I definitely would have already locked in the aspects I wanted and everything, and probably had ancestrals. I think they've done a lot better on all of that. What I think the problem is they're still running with like a 2-month season, which is too short for something where the grind is so much longer. Casual players are barely going to be able to get anywhere. Yeah, we're definitely preparing for a worse bushfire season this year.
Well done, warrior.
So those gloves, Revelators. Glove the Revelator is not an aspect I want. And I'm less worried about most of this other stuff at this point. So what I'll do is I'll just get rid of everything because I need materials badly. Okay, now that chest armor, even if I'm not going to equip it, and yeah, it doesn't have fanaticism aura, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do that and then put it back up, move it back, because that has given me now the equip a full set of legendary items. Can I just do this now? I don't know if I need to do these or need to do this. It used to have a progress.
Step up to my... That's it for that piece.
I don't like how I can't map over that and see what it is. Can I go over to the war plan and see what I picked? Caressed Undercity. But I don't like, and if you don't know the symbols, you don't know what these are. Like, why can't these be tooltips? No, I don't want Torment 4. I don't even really want Torment 3. I want this to be a cakewalk, please. Let's make it a... Let's try an 18. Just lots of maggots. Which is interesting, but what the heck? I don't think I've seen a pit quite like this before. I like the pits, they've added more biomes to them, so rather than the pit always being the same thing, again, they've made it way more like Diablo 3. All we need now is pits that are Whimsyshire, like the occasional Whimsyshire pit. That would be great. It really does just feel like Greater Rifts now. Which don't suck. Greater Rifts were fun. I'll trigger the Guardian any second now. There he is. Two-handed sword with a new Tyrael's Jurisdiction. Nope. Although, I mean, Arbiter's Wings now seek nearby enemies and deal increased damage. Why is that not one that I want? It's got to be better than the one I've got on this. I've got Challenger because the other ones I have I don't want. Wow, that's a lot of fails.
Let's go.
So the one I wanted on the third board was Kenny. Which I still don't have. So if I salvage that and put Tyrael's Jurisdiction on that, I think that'll be better.
Ah, Mainlander, what brings you?
Because that's a Juggernaut skill. That's the only one.
May you find your way back.
Yes, I'm sure I will. So, Charms. Roderick Cube Materials. Obiosite. Let's go for Charms. Four hottest years on record. That sucks. Ooh. Okay, so I want to do a long loop around. Okay, I can do that. What? Man, these things are unkillable. They just disappeared instantly. If you can't one-shot them, you're not going to be able to kill them. I don't know if I got any or not. Or if it was the same one jumping between portals and I actually got it. I don't know how that works. I really don't. Maybe it was the same one jumping between portals. Okay, so out, around, through. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Okay, now I just need to run through 4 as fast as possible. Which is a bit of a long journey, but... time is no longer a concern.
I do this for your sake, child. I forgive you, child.
Thank you.
I forgive you.
I feel forgiven. Or forgotten. One of the two. There's a set charm. And lots of loot. Trace of echoes. What is that? Now maybe that wasn't the one. Maybe it was this one. No, it was that one. Bring the trace of echoes to a seer. Okay. Thought I saw one of those before, but what is a trace of echoes? Ah.
I hear the echoes in your hands.
My name is Echo. I'm all an echo. So I found a trace of echoes even though I'm Echo. I didn't know this was the thing.
They are the voices of the dead, awakened when the Lord of Hatred screamed his last. I hear them day and night, clawing their way back to our living world.
What can be done?
We will need the sightless eye. Set it here.
Look at the size of me and look at the size of the sightless eye. Where was I keeping it?
Find the echoes and quell them before they can rise. When you are ready, gaze into the eye.
Okay. Collect trace of echoes to activate the sightless eye to open a portal into echoing hatred. The difficulty rises as you defeat enemies. Kill as many enemies as you can before you become overwhelmed and the challenge ends. Okay. Oh, this is Diablo 4, Diablo 3. This is the, remember you, in Diablo 3, there was the thing where, you would do the, there'd be the 4 shrines, the 4 portals, and you would have to do the thing, and you try and get to the level 125 in order to get the artifact that would allow you to do the imprinted ancestral stuff. It's that. They've added everything from Diablo 3 into Diablo 4 with this expansion. I mean, I'm going to get overwhelmed pretty quick because I'm not that high a level. The mobs are starting to get so much health that I'm having trouble taking them down. Yeah, I can't kill anything now because everything's got too much health. Can I get the goblin? Kinda. Just things aren't dying. I don't have the DPS to kill anything. I don't know what the big red portal is. No! Stupid Windows did a pop-up. I got overwhelmed. Holy shit! Four ancestral uniques! Okay. I got tier 37. I killed 727 monsters and 4 bosses. That was insane. Shame I didn't have this when I went in. Because my damage reduction from armor is 70.3%. That would have been an extra bunch of damage. The thing is, I don't think I need any of those items, but that's... That is just an upgrade over those gloves, though. I don't think I want to do it here. I think I want to go back to town.
Thank the ancients. You've returned.
I defeated many echoes, but they just kept coming.
No. Fighting the echoes stoked their hatred, but they have quieted in the aftermath. That'll do for now. But when another trace of echoes appears, it will be time to do this again.
Okay. So, Sundered Knight was the axe I had, and there's an ancient version of it. So I'm actually going to salvage that one, because I think I'm going to get some materials back from it. Yeah, I get some good stuff from it. I mean, I'm not using Judicator, so I don't know about that. But these are all Judicator. I'm not using it. But that is an upgrade on the gloves. I think... I don't know. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, this feels so bad. I get all these ancestrals. Okay, so... What comes in one of these goblin bags? Heaps of stuff! Malor. If I put those in those two slots, I'd get +2 to all skills. Although these are that's +5 to discipline. There's another radiant fire. It's a duplicate radiant fire. Really wants me to play Judgment. So some of those obviously came from much higher tiers. Actually, I can just come down here and I can say just get rid of all of the magic charms.
May you find your way back.
I got my first Igni rune. I'm starting to get rare runes now. Or not. What were they showing up for? Nethine. Let's get rid of all the magical.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
The penitents? Only the penitent man shall pass. Juggernauts. Okay, so I've now got quite a few duplicates on this one because those are all the same, but with different stats, which is interesting. I don't think I'm ever going to use a 4-slot charm. So I think these all go away. That goes away.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
So I'm just going to get rid of all of those because But that gave me a bunch of manuals, a bunch of keys, including wave cap 10. Ew. A bunch of these, which is good. I could potentially use some of these to do the Heraldric cubing thing. There's a world boss in 36 minutes, if I remember to do it. Like, that's going to happen.
A hard fought battle.
Oh, and I got a bunch of these tuning prisms as well. Like, look how much they've gone up, including I got 3 of those. And I got some boss mats. So I could, for example, come here. I could do the amalgamation on those. And I could do the amalgamation on those. But that's a seal of the second trumpet at 850, but I have a seal of the second trumpet at 900. And that's a Sanctus of Cathamar. Arbiter form increases aura potency by 30% wing strike damage. Arbiter of Justice grants all variants. I think I prefer this one. I mean, maybe that one is better. I don't know. Penitent Greaves. Am I ever going to use Penitent Greaves? I don't think so. I'm going to salvage all of this, which gave me a lot of baleful fragments, which is something I have trouble getting. So salvaging uniques is definitely a good thing to do. And now I need to pick another war plan. So I'm always... Oh, I've got to slay Grigor as the second thing I do. Cuirassed Undercity, Cleanse the Pit, or Helltide Harvest. Pit, Cuirassed, Pit. Let's do Pit. Or maybe not. That will force me to go there, either of those. If I do that pit, I can then do a Nightmare Dungeon. It's always going to end with Infernal Hordes, which kind of sucks. Let's do that, that, and that. Obusite, Legendary Equipment, Runes, or Heraldric Cube Materials. Let's do a Heraldric Cube Materials, because I have some. It's basically a bit of a run through. Okay, I can figure that one out. It's kind of weird to me that I'm not getting the glyphs. Like, I've had issues where the glyphs have been slow to get, but I don't think I've ever seen it quite this bad. Oh, maybe I have. Will you die? That went poorly. Straight through, okay. What? Items dropping in here? Okay. I thought the point in the time stuff was items weren't supposed to drop. If I do a run straight through, it might be enough. I might need to do an extra one down there, so let's just do that. Oh no, one should be enough. Particularly if I take out that, and then that. Yeah, I'm almost there. So if I take out this stuff, if I take out this, that should get me there. Yeah, there we go. There's the 4. And time is no longer a concern.
So much good I would have done.
Okay.
So
Much
much.
We come straight up from the glyph. And we keep coming straight up from the glyph. Hang on, what? Okay, I believe you. Apparently I'm not taking that. I'm coming this way. Skipping that completely. Because I'm mostly doing holy damage. That makes sense, I suppose. Nightmare dungeons. I've come this way. and then in the pit. Enter the halls of the penitent and defeat Grigor, the penitent knight.
Step up to my anvil.
Yeah, it's a great way of getting... but let's try Grigor. I don't... Which one's Grigor? Oh, no, Grigor. Right. Lots of lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening.
I expect you will learn.
So I got ancestral pants with only 3 stats on them, and one of them being +2 to clash. And he only drops 1 set, or at this difficulty he only dropped 1 unique, which is kind of interesting. Everything is different, and I'm not hating it. Ascension. Again, not what I need. Endurant Faith. Don't know. And I'm sure I should be trying to craft that into something better.
It is done.
Back to it then.
So the question now becomes, do I try and craft this into something better? Because I don't know what thing clash is. So if I was to try and do a focused reroll, for example, I would need a tuning prism. skill and core stat affixes. So if I was to try and do... Okay, used to target skill and core stat affixes. But that's a skill affix. Why does that not work? Maybe it's offensive. No. It uses a tuning prism. These are tuning prisms. So what's clash? That's defensive. But the defensive would be the maximum life in the armor. So I probably just want to do a chaotic reroll. And hope I re-roll the clash. And it didn't. So maybe I try that again. Hang on, did that take 2? So now I've got dodge chance and lightning resistance. Now I could try and get rid of the lightning resistance at the enchanter. Dodge isn't great. Let's try again, because I'm learning. Now I can try and get rid of the dodge chance at the enchanter. So now I want to add an affix. And I probably want to add defensive. So we put that on and we transmute. And it's probably going to give me something terrible. Dodging, lightning res. So we could try this is all going to be bad, isn't it? That's not terrible. So now we've got something with strengths, maximum life, armor, and cold res. Particularly considering I have this, which gives me damage from armor. So this is actually pretty good. Now, what I do now is I come down to the enchanter. This could be wrong. I pick the cold res and I want to turn this into something better. Resist all faith regen would be the best. Impairment reduction. And that's already gotten very expensive. One more. No change. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Those are okay. So now on pants, angelic masterwork. I don't think I've got angelic masterwork. I don't. What have I got on pants at the moment? Ever living. So if I scrap my current ever living,
taken apart, melted down.
May you find your way back.
And that is huge. I now have 900. Went from moderately crappy to way better. And that's how you do the crafting. And I burnt a lot of materials, but that's okay. Does that mean I can do Enclave of Darkness? And was this the right one to do? We'll find out, won't we? I can't believe there's still glyphs I haven't found. Glyphs are happening so slowly. Enter the unknown portal. Slay door wardens. Now, I know that kind of the way it's expected to work is you get those ancient legendaries which are build defining, like there was the judgment stuff, and you go, oh, I need to play a judgment build because I got that. That's not the way I can play this. I would prefer to stay at a weaker level. The game is the same, it's just the numbers are smaller. This reminds me of something that was in the multiplayer thing. It looks like they've taken some of the multiplayer work they've done and they've said, we're going to put this in a single player thing so that it actually gets seen. Because no one ever did the multiplayer content.
The Bastion of Darkness.
Ooh. Yeah, that's dark. Charge the soul siphons. I don't know how you charge soul siphons. I'm assuming it'll be fairly easy once we get there. I'm a paladin. I bring the light. I shouldn't need all of these fake lights. I am the light. Have you seen the light? Two soul soul siphons right next to each other. I don't need to do this, but there's a Light's Epiphany. That's a good one, I think. Unknown portal. Lots of royal gems.
I think that's it.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to $1,000. And then I'm going to Town Portal. Hopefully I can come back. Oh crap. Yes, world boss soon.
Stones to cut, gems to set. Here's what remains.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Where is the world boss? Finding the world boss. Being able to click that and find the world boss would be good. There's the world boss, so I'm teleporting to Korbach. Right. Hopefully I'm not alone. Thank you for the reminder, Eric. I would have completely forgotten. Even with the pop-ups reminding me, I would have completely forgotten. I'm the highest level here. That's a worry. So I did get a glyph, but I don't think it was the one I wanted. No. So, Ligera's sovereignty is an aspect I want for my shield. But I could just equip the ring for now. There. And then put cooldown reduction on the ring. Bam. Which is way better than the 2.9 I had. Layered wards is not one that I want. Accelerating is, I mean, it's a good one, but it's not one that I want, apparently. This is all starting to come together. Ah, okay. Interesting that there's this currency here, and then there's some of this. Forgotten Souls and Baleful Fragments I'm not getting enough of. I've got quite a lot of Obusite, but I don't have enough of the top level stuff. So I'm getting lots of duplicates on those, and I'm not sure what I should be doing with them. But now I've got 3 of Light's Epiphany. So I think I should be replacing this. And that works on practice technique, so I replace that. Movement speed and impairment reduction, aura skills and shadow resistance. I get aura potency, and if I equip 2 of them, I would get movement speed. So why wouldn't I do that? Because that would get me the Defiance aura. And the ones I've replaced are Judicator skills. But I think that's not a bad way to go for now. I think that's okay for now. And I can come over here. Oh, no, before I do that, I do that to get some stuff, including some XP. But in here, open side of the chest found it. Yeah, great. But I can claim these rewards, which gives me a skill point, 4 Paragon points, some Forgotten Souls, which is good, but it gives me another one of these. I think I want that for now. We do that for more XP. And we open this. Which has an Amulet of the Valantir. I think I like the one I'm running. So I'll just get rid of all of those because I'm starting to get good stuff. I can now come across this way because I'm now heading out. I'm not getting the glyph I need. Starting to come together a little bit. But we can now look here Complete war plans planned in Temis on Torment 1 or higher. I've done that. Dive deeper into the pit. I've done that. Come, take a chance to earn rare legendary gear from a purveyor of curiosities. I've done that. Complete a quest Undercity with max attunement while using a magic tribute in Torment 2 or higher. I've done that. And collect 500 Aether in a single run of Infernal Hordes. I've done that. Cool. So XP. 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 I got another skill point. And I got some more Paragon points. Which I believe, actually I got a lot more Paragon points, which I believe, this is not clear. Just run across and up. And the next board, man, this is so hard to see, is the Divinity board. In that layout. And I'm coming up to just up a bit. And then I'll be coming up and picking up this, I think. This one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I think I'll be coming up to the glyph socket first. There's a long way to go. So what are the next things I need to do here? Complete Nightmare Guns in Scovos at Torment 1 or higher. I mean, they'll just happen. I wonder if I could just jump straight to this. Complete the following during Hell Tides in Torment 1 or higher. Open Tortured Gifts. I've done 8. Defeat Hellborn spawning when reaching that threat level. I need to do a lot of those. Complete Whispers in Torment 1 or higher. I've done 23. Summon these great beasts, defeat them, then use a lair key to open the hordes. I've done Grigor. I haven't done Zir Beast in the Ice or Varshan. Face the hordes of hell and collect Aether during Infernal Hordes. I've done 522. Not too bad so far. Defeat the Torment Echo of Uravar. Summon within the Fields of Judgment and use a lair key. Great. Defeat Butchers in Torment 2 or higher. I've defeated a single Butcher. Defeat 15 Harbingers within 20 minutes. I'm never going to do that. Complete tier 18 or higher in the tower. I think I did a 17 before. It wants me to do a... Oh, in the tower? I've never done a tower. What's a tower?
You made it this far.
Oh, this is the competitive thing where you're competing against all the other players to have the best time. But I don't care if I have the best time. So maybe this will be fine because I don't actually give a damn if I appear on the rankings or not. Everyone is like, I'm gonna be the best. It's like, I don't.
It seems that goblin wasn't fast enough. You have done well thus far.
Have I? How would I know? Okay, this is... So the other one was Nephilim rifts, and these are greater rifts? No, that's not how it... This is basically greater rifts as well? I have no idea. This is greater rifts with no rewards apart from, hello everyone, look how big my penis is. What are the red mobs?
Most impressive, but there's more to be done.
Sure. Yeah, okay, you kill the mobs, they drop orbs. This is greater rift stuff. You kill mobs, they drop orbs, orbs give you progress.
The Tower Guardian has spawned.
Tier 18 completed. I'm not in the top 1,000. And you know what? I don't care. Oh no, I'm not in the top 1,000. How will I ever live with myself? Lord of Blood. Always blood, you see. I think I need to put some of these... Royal 222. So Royal is better than... Oh, Grand is better again. There we go. And I come down here.
Mainlander, what do you see?
No, I don't. I come over here. And I got 2 ancestral pieces. Might, I don't believe I'm using. Runic gloves of proselytizing. Nope. And Lord of Blood I'm not using. Okay. I'm not going to use a two-handed axe. And a necklace, I like the one I've got. So I'm actually going to see what happens comparatively. When I salvage that, I do get Forgotten Souls. And when I salvage that, I also get a Forgotten Soul. So, okay, that's...
Goodbye.
And I've got some issues here with keys. Keeping all of these at the moment is fine. Not overloading yet. They're all 10s. Do you only get 10s now? 10s are going to take a very long time. What's the next thing for me to do? Cleanse the pit. Could possibly even unlock this. Thanks, Eric. Play barrier wardens. That was a lot of gold that dropped. Play tormented druids, i.e. Paladin. Little did she know when she started playing a druid back in the day because it looked cool. that she would be making a decision that would be impacting her life for almost as long as we've been married. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. Everyone is shielded. This is where I have a problem. I'm not getting the regen needed for bosses. This will probably get better. I need to kill a lot of mobs to get my faith back. Dazzling light.
That's it for that piece.
And I can claim these rewards now, which gives me more of these. More XP. And items.
Back to it then.
No, of course I got way more Paragon points than that. Still haven't got Kenny. I haven't found Kenny or Sentinel. Ooh. Message from Paladin. So, equip a legendary heraldic seal. Done. Reach any level. Reach level 3 on any activity. Defeat any lair boss on Torment 4 or higher. I'm not at Torment 4 yet. Dive deeper into the pit. Complete 25 and improve Paragon glyphs to rank 20. Complete Legion events on Torment 3. Visit a blacksmith to increase your item's powers beyond what was thought possible. Masterwork to 10 or higher. And temper affixes onto ancestral legendaries. I've done some of that. Delve into nightmare dungeons on Torment 3 or higher. Basically, it's wanting me to be on Torment 3 at this point. To complete nightmare dungeons in Skovos. So it's got to be specifically Skovos. But that's only going to give me some sigil powder and a Skovos case. So none of these are specifically required, except for the Gate to Hell. This gets me a skill point. Face the hordes of hell and collect Aether, but that will happen. All of... and that one. Defeat the Tormented Echo of Uruvar. 4 Paragon points. So Uruvar is... Fields of Judgment. You need a greater lair key. Oh no, it contains one. So let's see if I can do this. Because if I can, then that will get me 4 Paragon points.
Rain down your judgment upon the damned!
Hang on, it said it would contain a greater lair key. But it didn't. I have a lair key. I do not have a greater lair key here. But I got this, which got me 4 Paragon points. Which allows me and on this I want to put a postal. For every 5 strength purchased in range. I'll get more when I pick up this stuff, I think. When it gets larger, it'll help. Your disciple skills deal extra damage. And I've got 10 strength so far. So this will eventually get there. And eventually I'll be coming up here as well. And getting some strength up here, which will be included as the range increases. So this will happen. Yes, it's such a shame that Diablo doesn't consider me to be important. Oh no! However will I live with myself?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Okay, this is telling me for certain that Torment 3 is something I can face no problem at this point. Sentinel glyph. That's... Does that mean the one glyph I don't have now is the one I want? do 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 do. Oh, that's funny. The one glyph I don't have.
It is done.
Helms, amulets, rings, or one-handed weapon. Let's go for... There's Kenny. So I wanted Kenny back here, I think. Which board did I want? No, it was on this one. Where I've got Challenger. I want Kenny. Ooh, Ancestral. Maximum life and impairment reduction. Probably not worth looking at, but... And another Ancestral. So the advantage with white items is apparently you can turn them into uniques. So if there's a unique flail I want, and I'm not sure there's not, then I could potentially make that. But at this point, I'm just going to go boom. So, this one had aura skills and shadow resistance. Can I get better ones of those? This one has movement speed and impair reduction. This one has kill experience and maximum life. Justice skills. It's not justice skills I'm using. It's... I should know what I'm using. I'm using disciple skills. So aura skills, meh, shadow resistance. I think I want that instead. And that is a legendary on Light's Epiphany. Disciple skill cooldown reduction. Yes, please. Holy light aura, though, is not great. I've just lost a lot of movement speed. But I don't know that I'm worried about that. I think that might be worth it. What I am going to do, I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to change to Torment 3. Actually, I want to see what the difference is on Torment 3. So on Torment 3, monster kills grant more experience, more gold, set charms now drop more frequently. So hopefully I can pop those up a little bit more. Now it's been over 2.5 hours, so I should probably stop, get some food, look after myself, do all of the good things that should be done. Conquer a nightmare dungeon. Do I want to do a nightmare dungeon first? I really do, don't I? Let's do a nightmare dungeon first. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Didn't drop any loot? Why? I dropped 2 dungeon caches. Okay, something went weird. Something happened. Something good.
Back to it then.
Now, curious here. Forgotten Souls. I can make Forgotten Souls, but they're not really easy to do. And Forgotten Souls... Yeah, you can make them from Veiled Crystal. So we'll see how that all goes. It is doable. And I got a new set piece, which is Dauntless Faith, which is not one I'm using at this point. What I do want to do is get the 5-piece on this. But I'm not there yet. But now I need to do an Infernal Hordes and survive the final. You know what? I'm really tempted, as the final thing I do this session, to try a 10 Infernal Hordes on Torment 3 and see how I go. This could be bad, because they're going to get tough. So they're specifically going to get quite tough. I want to try this one. See if chaining masses could be useful, considering they seem to have a chance to spawn other things. And if they spawn a soul spire, then killing the mass again might wipe out the soul spire.
You still believe in victory?
I don't know. I'll find out, won't I? Okay, Soul Spires spawn less often. Soul Spires now pull enemies. Great, let's try that one. I'm not sure where I'm going from here though, so I won't worry about that yet. Should have worked. I buff masses, so all I'm getting is soul spires. Okay, that was multiple masses. That was pretty cool. Neither of them spawned a soul spire though. Now I'm getting masses. Cool. And that one spawned a soul spire. Great. I'm not getting a lot of Aether out of this. They seem to really have nerfed Aether drops. Let's try that.
its living soul.
Aether drops seem to be way lower. Like the 4-wave I did with the double chaos was way better than this.
Will be tested now. Salt by start at the wave start spawn 2. Yeah, I think this is the one I want.
Abomination! Spawn of Lilith! You shall burn for nothing!
So with my buff chance at chaos, I didn't get any. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere near 666 Acer.
Step forward.
So
Paragon board, I should take that. And then I kind of want to run up that and run up towards the thing. So, okay. There we can see just some normal items up there. And lots of gems and obusite. And I got an ancestral amulet of Gorilla's Eye of Militance. Strength, maximum resource, vulnerable damage, and aura skills. Yeah, while it's very, very tempting, I don't know. And now I return to Tyrael. Making mistakes is the way I play.
Hail victory, and many more to come.
Zealot's Covenant. Also not what I'm after. Virtuous is what I'm after. Is that better than the sword I have? No, because the sword I have. So what I do is that's got Tyrael's jurisdiction on it. But what I do is I come down here. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to just go bam. But that added, Virtuous has been added to my codex. So I'm going to come down here and I am going to go Virtuous.
Fate must have plans for you.
And that now has Virtuous on it.
Worthy of the ancients, this. Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
And oh, that went perfectly. Like, it's not a perfect weapon, but that went amazingly well.
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are concerned.
Weapon, all damage multiplier.
Ah, beautiful, no?
That's pretty good for now. Getting slight improvements. And I'm running up through this stuff and through this stuff to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 more levels, so it'll get me to like 140, 130. Yeah, 140. I know it's 135. Let's have a look at my war plan options. So, Infernal Hordes or Pit. Pit and then Infernal Hordes. Oh, good God. I probably want a Pit and then Infernal Hordes. Actually, let's do a new plan. Kurast, Pit, then Kurast, Nightmare Dungeon, and then I could choose either Pit, then Kurast, then Kurast. Let's do Pit, Kurast, Kurast, then Pit, and Pit. That'll do. But I'm not going to do them now. What I am going to do now is take a break, have something to eat. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. It's actually been really good stepping away from some of my other obligations for a bit and just doing something that's a bit it just feels a bit rewarding, and I feel like I'm actually getting somewhere with this at the moment. So I'm really enjoying this. Even at the cost of some other stuff, I've got to just step away and go, nothing else, even the puzzle channel to a degree, nothing else can't be put on pause if I'm finding it too stressful. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're having a lot of fun. And as always, good luck finding the stories that make you happy. Bye everyone.